Alrighty then, hello everyone, my name's Caden, welcome back to more our Legend Heroes Trails in the Sky, SC. I just noticed where... Oh, there they are. I was about to say, where are the other two party members? I was about to say, I was so confused for a second. Anyways, last time, we entered the final chapter of the game. We are now officially on the Aurora, or the Shining City, or whatever. And now we gotta explore it. So, well, there's not really much else to do except start looking around, I guess. Don't really know where to go from here, just kind of just told to go somewhere. What's this? The park block, Kalmire.
It's beautiful.
Ah, I searched for beauty and now I find it.
I'm not even sure how to put this. It's so hard to believe we're in the sky, you know?
The ancient Sumerian culture was more than just its technology. It seems they had great understanding of how to use their technology too. Probably want to get into a bunch of fights so I can level up Olivier. What's over here? Firmly locked shut. This place is really pretty. It's really weird. Whee! West Kalmare Station. Whoa. Huh. Well, this is something.
How amazing.
Ah, what an overwhelming view.
City's this big? Hey, we're sure no one still lives here, right?
I don't think so. I have to imagine everyone else left before the city was sent into that other dimension. In fact, I imagine the ancestors of modern Liberalians came from this place.
Wait, so like my great-great-whatevers lived here? And we never knew? That actually makes some sort of sense. There have always been so few traces of the old Zemuria, not just in Liberl, but anywhere. If the city just disappeared.
Ah, of course. Those who live in the sky would not leave traces upon the ground, and then their home in the clouds is removed from this mortal coil.
This place seems to get crazier with every step we take. Anyway, the view here is really pretty, but what is this place, you think? It feels different from the rest of the area.
Given the nature of this area so far, it may just be a scenic view, but it does feel a bit more important. That screen over there looks like something you're meant to interact with. Let's take a look. Halo Rail West Kalmare Station. The Halo Rail system is currently operating at limited capacity. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please select a service from this terminal. Gospel-based citizen ID checks are not required for service at this time. Liber Arc Transit Authority.
What's a Halo rail system?
Some kind of rail-based transit system, I guess. Given that there's a transit authority involved, I would guess this floating island is called the Liber Arc.
Oh yeah, the Liber Arc. Hang on, Liber? No way! Wait, I think. We've just discovered the origin of the name Liberal. Holy Stragas.
Personally, I find the gospel reference more interesting. In the way this is written, they must have been ubiquitous. Everyone would have had one. Sounds like they served as an identification and a portable personal link to the Auroral.
God, this is too much to take in at once. Anyway, it looks like we don't need a gospel to do stuff here. Let's see what we can do.
Right. I think I can get to list available services if I push this? Bill as the ultimate in rest and relaxation for the citizens of the Ark. The Kalmare district is Liber Ark's premier park and recreation district, located in the west of the city. Each section of the park, designed around the theme of harmony between progress and nature, is a hexagon exactly 3,300 arcs across. Sorry. Kalmare as a whole is made up of dozens of these hexagons. The Kalmare district has 4 Halo rail stations: north, south, east, and west. Each station's tour path routes through different sections of Kalmare, allowing one to enjoy vistas of all the seasons and wildlife Kalmare has to offer. Halo Rail service is currently limited. Would you like to activate emergency operation mode for West Kalmare Station? Not yet. The shop. What? Oh! Oh, I can just buy these then. Gate lock release. In the event of a service disruption of the Halo Rail, a gate may be unlocked at each station, leading to substratum access passages. In accordance with emergency protocols, this station's gate can be unlocked. Would you like to do this at this time? Sure. Ah, down there. Okay. Works for me.
Locks on gate in station vicinity have been removed. Tunnel is now usable.
Oh, what the? Huh.
Hey, what? There's something coming.
Space train.
What in the world? This must be a car for the Halo Rail. You have to wonder how it works without... Well,
It's very similar to the light rail systems used throughout Erebonia, as I thought. To make the rails of actual light. The ancients knew the value of spectacle and humor.
it all feels a little over my head, but if it'll get us to where we need to go without dropping us into the clouds, I'm all for it. Come on, let's hop on and try it.
Let's not. Okay, that just sees service. Well, I guess we can... Currently, no other stations are operating in emergency operations mode. We are sorry, but the Halo Rail service is not currently available. Okay, so this is like a fast travel for the city, then.
Real informative. Thanks, creepy disembodied voice.
Sounds like the other stations need to be in this emergency operations mode if we intend to get around. For now, I'm afraid the Halo Rail isn't much of use to us.
Nuts. And here I was getting hopeful for once. Well, let's see if we can find another way around.
Our best bet is going to that tunnel thing. Let's go check it out. Whee. This place is weird. Cool, but weird. So what's this? Liber Arc tunnels. I've found monsters. What do I even call this? A tumor? Living tumor. It's a dark lamp, but it is a tumor. That is not a creature, that is a disease. You're weak. I don't like these. You must perish. For the sake of all that is good and holy in this world, you must die. Please. Please don't. I don't want to be here any longer than you do, buddy. Love your levels up. Hi there. I wonder if you can get shiny palms here. Wither seeds. We're gonna see some interesting monsters here, aren't we? That's the impression I'm getting. Ooh. Done yet. Happy Trigger 2. What's this? Tightly locked. What's this way? Enemy. If we're gonna... Please don't. Don't make this any more difficult than it needs to be, buddy.
Nicely done.
Hello, tumor. Oh, these things are weird, man. I'm just screaming at them. Can I hit both of these? Nope, not enough. We'll hit this, though. Got good music for this area, though. I could have hit all three. Don't know why I didn't, but I very easily could have. Alright. Yeah, this place is funky. Hi up. Incoming! The Bloodify? That's a strange move name. Terrifying. Let's do... Heals 2,500 HP with love. I don't know if I want your level over here. Ooh, this is oh, okay. I actually didn't know if that. Hey, I was very confused for a second. Level up for 2. Dominion. This space for rent. Eh. Okay, so the enemies respawn in these tunnels, though. Silver gem. Is this your way of asking me out on a date? Silver gem. What's this do? The silver gem. 15. It's EP5. Okay. EP5 would be not... I could give it to you for now. Admittedly, though, I think I would be better off giving it to Chloe. I think Chloe's going to be part of our final team, honestly. She's just so powerful that it'd be ridiculous for me not to use her at this point. Where am I? Oh, there. Okay, so these don't move, they just attack. I'm gonna move away so that you at least... I don't know, I was gonna say something, but I kind of forgot I moved it halfway. Whee! I thought Joshua was gonna miss again. This place is amazing to have. Guard shoe. Sorry, but I'm coming you off. Bruh. I don't have a problem, you do. Okay, resist death. Gotcha.
Well, that takes care of that.
Very good. Hero Bomb. You nearly tear the top of the chest off of its hinges in your excitement to open it. Your face falls as you realize there's nothing inside. Chest. We won't fight literally everything, but I do want to fight quite a bit here at the beginning, because easy experience. I'd be kind of a fool at this point not to get easy experience. Onyx gem. As it reaches the chest, the lid suddenly snaps down. It's eating you alive! Kidding. You should have seen the look in your face. Alright, what's this one do? Is it action 5, I assume? It is action 5. -2 move, though. Oh, don't like that. But I want it. I mean, ideally, I would like to have, like, ultimate versions of all the gems, if I can. That would be ideal, really. I would first need to upgrade, but... considering the fights we're getting into here, I'm imagining we're probably going to be very easily able to upgrade everything soon. I'd imagine. The blood fight's still such an interesting move, man. I don't know. What's the, like, proper term for, like, death of blood? Like, exsanguination or something? Can't remember. That goes over my brain. Yeah, I wasn't actually sure that would work, but... Ah, itchy arm. Gosh, it's so slow. I'm gonna be real with you.
Well, that takes care of that.
I didn't realize that animation was that slow. My goodness. By the way, where am I going? I immediately just kind of started down this path, and I haven't really thought about what I'm doing with it. I'm just kind of going down it. If it works, it works. If it don't, we're gonna figure something out. Very good.
Nicely done.
Serum powder. You can save the world, but you can't remember whether you've looted a chest or once or not. Curia Balm. It's empty, but if you put your head in there, you can hear the ocean. Nice. I don't even know if where I'm going is technically correct. I'm just following this way because it feels correct, semi? I don't even know if I feel confident on saying that, though. Because that's just as much of a guess to me as it is anything. Very nice. What the? Phenomenon. An ancient amphibious monster. Okay. Of course. You know what? No. We're not doing this. Cut it out. Of course it heals. You do not get to heal. Spiral Flare. Ascension. Use water. Crap, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're fine.
Not done yet.
Level up for Olivier. Wonder why that thing attacked. Am I somewhere close to getting out of here? I've kind of just been roaming this area at this point. Just killing whatever comes my way. Like Diana. That'll do.
Well, that takes care of that.
What? Unironically, where am I? Where am I?
Phew, finally.
This? The residential block. Cradle. Oh, what a lovely city. I would guess this is where the ancients actually dwelled.
Yes, it does seem like more of a residential area than our crash is. Yeah, it's kind of nice and homey here, I guess. But you know, this just bothers me even more. Why did the residents abandon such a nice city?
This seems like a good place to find an answer to that question. We need to find a new route anyway, so shall we investigate?
Yeah, okay.
I say we start by looking for, that one thing first. Oh dear, there are monsters here this time. The elevator thing or whatever. That'll take us up to the sky section here.
Joshua, look!
I see. Why the heck is... What the? Why are you guys here?
Don't get any closer, you!
You guys fell on... This is where you guys fell.
Don't let you hurt the bobcat anymore.
Hang in there.
Oh, Kyle, on Joshua. Like someone's in over their head.
Howdy.
Eric girl, and I can always poke a nice big air hole in your head with my staff, you grimy tomboy.
Talk later. We have a fight on our hands first.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
Come on. She's hurt.
you the true essence of
Heavy trigger. Trigger finger. Wind'll work. Clock down you. You're all healed up. Nope. Alright, just you left. Should easily be able to handle you. Just spam strong moves we got. So this is where you guys crash landed when all the orbital stuff went out. Though, that being said, where are the other two? Shouldn't they be here with you? They're not doing anything. It's honestly not doing anything to me either, really. Nope. It was worth a shot. Take it down. Come on. Okay.
Well, that takes care of that.
Requiem Hearts. Let's see it. Anyways, what are you doing here?
Okay, phew, that's it. Nearly bent my staff on that big one.
That was one of the Society's heavyweight archaism weapons, the Leo Gun Easy. It's meant to be used for location defense, though, not assault. We can wonder about that later. I'm glad you're safe, Josette. But what are the Kappas doing here?
Yeah, after you left, we headed out near the border. But then this weird thing appeared in the sky, and when we tried checking it out, the Bobcat's power went cut out. And so you guys cratered. Though, hang on. Shouldn't your brothers be here? You guys are usually all together, but did they head out to scout or something? Like...
Hmm?
Whoa, hey, what's wrong?
Josette, please, calm down. We're here. Don't worry. Take your time and tell us what happened.
Joshua!
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Well then.
Hey! Those creeps took my family! Kyle Dawn paid them so I could get away! What do I do? Sorry I lost it. Guess you guys didn't expect that, huh? I think I'm a little calmer now. Eyes on you, Kappa. Eyes on.
Ahem! So, Josette, can you tell us what exactly happened?
I think so, yeah. So, we managed to crash about as gracefully as we could, right? And hey, our armaments work now, so we got to work fixing on the Bobcat. The engine wasn't really damaged, but the rest of the ship was a mess. We were nosing around looking for materials to use for repairs.
So we shared in the same fate.
It was, 3 days ago now. We got the materials we needed and were just about to start the real repair work when this octopus-like machine appeared. After I shot it, a red airship showed up. Jaegers came flying out of it as soon as it landed.
Of course, you shot down at Vogel. They use those for scouting and patrols. It lured the enemy to your location the instant it was destroyed.
I knew it. What do I do? It's all my fault Kyle and Dawn were taken.
Josette.
Knock it off with the mopey face. If they got caught, let's go rescue them. What? Even if they are criminals themselves, if they're being held illegally, then they deserve bracer protection. Besides, we have some biscuits to grind with the society anyway. We'll save your burgers while we're at it.
So,
Hold on a sec. What makes you think we want to be saved by the likes of you bracers? The likes of bracers, huh? So you can save them all by yourself. Besides, you helped us when we were escaping the Glorious. It's way past time we return the favor.
Josette, Estelle's right. If you run in on your own, it'll just get caught, and you won't help anyone just staying here. You know that, right? Why don't you head to the RCL for the moment? I suspect Kyle and the others are being kept in the Glorious. There's a good chance it's docked on the island somewhere. If we continue to investigate, I suspect we'll find it. We'll tell you when we locate it, I promise.
Alright, if you say so, Joshua. I'm not gonna just sit around and twiddle my thumbs, though. I'm gonna help too. You want me to tag along, you just say so. I'll even help fix your ship. Yeah, okay, you can try to impress all you want, but it's still too late, Miss Tomboy. At least I am impressive. In more ways than one compared to you. What was that?
Come on now, really. I don't know what it is with you two, but can't you try to get along?
Joshua. You just say that? He just said that.
You stepped on a landmine, my friend.
Your other dunce. Hey, Capua. Cheers for the moment, okay? Agreed. We have bigger fish to fry than each other right now.
Wait. I'm glad you two are calling a truce, but what bigger fish are you talking about? Did I...
Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, no, it's nothing. Now, why would you think a thing like that?
Okay... Why do their smiles fill me with such terror? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? We can actually have you. We can actually have you as a party member. Do I want you? I kind of do, honestly. Not gonna lie. Well, it was short-lived, Olivier. It was very short-lived, in fact.
Right. Let's get back to it then. So, Josette, do you know any other exits to other parts of the city around here? No, I'm afraid I don't. In a way, it's kind of weird. All the bridges to the other cities have collapsed, but I don't think the society did it. Well, that's kind of an issue for us either way.
It may be worth our time to search the district again. We may be able to find some clue of some sort. And, on another note, please forgive me.
Forgive you? Whatever for? Joshua, if you're not sure something's wrong, just act normal, you know? At this point, I do feel a little sorry for him.
Josette Capua? Oh, she's got a gun just like, Wait, you use the same weapon as someone? You use the same weapon as... Okay, that's interesting. You're the only party member that that means that you and freaking Olivia are the only party members that share a weapon type. That's weird. That's very weird. What ornaments you got? You use Earth. Okay. Gotcha. I think we can work with that, honestly. Attack. Let's give you... I can give you range. I could give you... Probably could give you hit. Yeah, I'll give you hit. I'll give you petrify, sure. That's something. We'll then give you... I don't know. What do I want to give you? You know what? Sure, I'll give you action 4. And I'll give you HP 3. Why not? Is it a good set? Probably not. I don't really have any... You do get some interesting moves as a result. Volcanic Rave causes an explosion of focused energy. Volcanic Roar. You get some interesting moves out of it, though. Petrosphere. -4 movement. Phantom Pain. -15 strength. Okay, that could be helpful, actually, unironically. Okay. I can actually work with this. By the way, where did the ship disappeared? You realize that, right? Oh, and your crafts. We also gotta check those out. I want to see what crafts you have, mademoiselle. It is kind of funny that we're getting a party member now of all times. All right, what crafts you got? Chain 2, Stampede, and Anchor Flit. Hey, it just occurs to me. Josette, you don't have a you don't have an S break or an S craft. What's the deal? Combination converts to enemy's vitals, defense -3%, and anchor flail. Throws out a metal anchor. Yar, faint. Oh, that works. We might need to do a bit of fighting to get you access to something. Surely the game is going to give you something if we level you up, right? Surely. The game wouldn't just leave you with a party member that's... might as well be useless, I'm gonna be real with you, if you don't get an S-Craft. Cradle, residential terminal, that number, checking ID match, no match, unable to confirm, viewable entries are limited. Copy data. Learn recipe for Ezra J.
Whoa, I wrote it into the recipe book.
I wonder what the principle behind that is.
You got me, but that's some crazy technology.
Read crystal. Beginning lookup. Unable to find data. Let me find the entrance to this place and we'll try searching from the... Okay, we're at the entrance to this place, so that was fast. Surely the game wouldn't just give you something that, like... What are these? Kimoshi. Cat-like monster, docile unless hungry. Now you're gonna make me feel bad about killing them. Well... You're gonna make me feel less bad at this rate. Two imps to kill, I saw that. Whee! You did something.
Told you I could handle this.
What's this way? A house. A chest. Bunch of items. The chest wants to know what's done to deserve such treatment. Bunch of items. The looters in Calvert aren't this desperate. Bruh. More items. The chest applauds your dedication to larceny. Well, thank you, kindly. Thank you for your patronage. Currently, due to system errors, items that can be selected are limited. Beginning lookup. Unable to find data. There are no packages for this user at the time. Okie dokie. That was pointless. Except for the chest. This place is very strange. I realized a little late to me, like, maybe I should just fight. Stampede! That'll suffice. I really do hope... I want to use Josette, but at the same time, I don't want to have an empty slot. Because let's be real, at the moment, if she doesn't have an S-break, she's not going to be that as helpful as could be.
Pansy.
Surely she gets one from leveling up. Surely. Get a silk bag from the graveyard duck to loot longer. What does that mean? Tyrol Balm. Empty, but that should come as no surprise. Cradle Residential, checking ID, no match. Improvements to the distribution service and gospel update. Here at Liber-Arc City, in order to ensure our citizens lead a pleasant, fulfilled life, we have established a distribution service offering music and images with a theme of healing, which has proven popular with the citizenry, but also with persons experiencing concerns regarding mental and emotional ailments. However, while the service offers a significant selection, it remains somewhat uniform and one-sided. As such, we have been receiving a great deal of feedback from the citizenry asking for it to respond to a wide variety of personal tastes. In order to accommodate these opinions, our city wishes to proceed with enhancing our services variety to provide with all citizens with a satisfying experience. To that end, we will need to offer an upgrade to all citizens' personal gospels. We ask that you inquire at your local city government office and undergo upgrade procedures there. Furthermore, as this upgrade applies to all citizens, after a period of time, non-upgraded gospels will become unusable. We understand this may be somewhat problematic, but we sincerely ask for your cooperation. The Liber-Arc System Administration Division. It's quite the interesting place they had here. Everything kind of just... It's kind of... I don't know how to explain it, it's just weird. No, give it back! That was my spleen!
Your spleen is mine.
I feel like I still need to fight. I need to see... Surely she gets an S-break. Come on, let me use you. Let me feel good about using you at least. I just don't like feeling like I'm wasting a slot. Because S-breaks are valuable. They're emergency buttons, and I need all 4 options open to me, please. No, you don't. Nope.
Piece of cake.
Come on. Come on, Josette. Work with me here. More on heightened city security. In recent years, there's been a noticeable increase in crime in less populated areas of the city, such as the Victoria blocks. As a result of this, heightened security measures were introduced, and while some citizens may have experienced some inconvenience as a result, those measures were designed to have the least impact possible on individual freedoms. However, despite these measures, the crime rate continues to increase. The Council therefore asks the citizens cooperate with a number of restrictions. The following will apply to all citizens. Terminal use will require personal gospel ID checks. Periodic inspections will be performed in all blocks, and civilian access to the access pillar is restricted. This heightened security may result in some inconvenience for citizens, but these measures are designed to ensure the safety of all residents of our fair city. We hope you understand and will offer you your complete cooperation. Security Division. Okay, that's at least something, I guess. Ah, here's that platform. And there's another way we can get around, potentially. Nothing back here. Anything up here? Oh, there's the ship. The heck is this? Makes me think of an infirmary or something. Cradle 35 Municipal Office. Access to services limited to citizens only. Due to communication interruptions with the access pillar, services may be temporarily restricted. Okay, database access. Halo Rail. About the Halo Rail. The Halo Rail is a groundbreaking transit method unique to the LibrArc. Utilizing our powerful spatial manipulation technology, the system projects force field rails as needed, removing all need for physical rails. Perhaps the greatest advantage of this system is the total lack of restriction on rail placement. It is possible to flexibly connect every one of the city's countless stations directly. The Halo Rail helps carry all citizens to a pleasant, fulfilling city life. Should you have business in other sectors, be sure to make use of it. Station terminals. All Halo Rail station terminals are capable of printing rail passes and offering a host of other services. Of these, the online shop is noteworthy for providing various useful daily items as well as offering many sorts of tickets and passes. Furthermore, in the case that the Halo Rail main service is inoperative for some reason, users may also engage the station in emergency operations mode, as well as open emergency substratum passages at all terminals. Emergency operations mode is, as the name implies, the emergency last-ditch operation mode for the Halo Rail service. Should an emergency arise in which power from the access pillar is cut to the Halo Rail, this mode switches the rail to local backup, allowing for semi-normal operation on a temporary basis. As this mode is operated on a station-by-station basis, should multiple stations suffer power cuts, emergency operations modes must be enabled at each station or they will not be able to connect. Okay. Okay. What I'm curious about now is, due to current communication errors with the Access Pillar Central Registrar, all reissued Gospels will be temporary. Please enter the name of the applicant and for the comparison to the local database. Estelle. Celeste. Name, match error, biopower not found database, boarding gospel print.
What happened?
It must be matching the name and biological signature of the applicant with a database of citizens. Unless we somehow have both, there's little we can do here.
Ah, great. So short pulling a citizen out of the past, we're not gonna get anywhere with this.
One way or another, this all seems pretty advanced and probably a little over our heads. It might be a good idea to go back and talk to Professor Russell about this. I have an idea. Jorg Wiseman. Nope, that ain't happening. S-tablet. Let's take all the typos we accidentally left in this game at launch and shove them all in here. Pretend it never happened. Gold gem? Hang on. What's this one? The gold gem. EB cut 5. Okay. Chloe, if we can get that on you, that'd be great. You obtain nothing. Absolutely nothing. This office is currently outside normal service hours. Persons with business are asked to select direct services from the automated service window. Not really much we can do there. This place seems to be not in a good condition. Hey. Thanks. Alright, let's get out of here. Can't go in there. Can't go past there. The only other place we can go is down over here. Up we go! We should probably head back to Professor as well, while we can. Check down here, check up here, just the dudes there. Activate. Here it comes. So we should be able to we should finally be able to use these things, right? I think so. Let's go and try. Let's not. Online shop. Topaz gem and emerald gem. Chloe. Chloe. We are truly, well and truly going to make Chloe the strongest member on the team. I will give you the silver gem for EP5 and the gold gem for EP5 for EP cut 5. Dynasty Ascension, bunch of moves. Orbital down, Antiseptol, Silver Thorn. We can finally use this. Shower of Madness inducing blades, confused 90%. Matira. Release the gate. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Looks like it won't be so easy this time. An authentic gospel. Wonder if we can get one somehow. Okay, so we need a gospel this time. Okay, Jezza, thankfully you're already leveled up in all regards. I'll give you one slot. Oh, screw it. I'll take an Iron Topaz gem. Why not? Who else has defense on them? You. Joshua. Atlas Hammer. I did say I was going to make her invincible. Okay then, we're probably going to need to go back to Professor then. Let's come here. Here we are. Well, that's handy. Oh, that didn't take very long. For as fast as it went, there was barely any vibration or unsteadiness either. be honest, this technology is a bit mind-blowing.
No kidding. Still, as nice as it is to go fast, the view was amazing too. Kinda wish it went a bit slower so you could enjoy it. It'd be a tourist attraction in that case, not a train system. Duh. It is kind of a waste of a good view, though. In addition to the view, this also allows us to travel across the Ark incredibly quickly. I think it would be a good idea to find the other stations as soon as we enter new areas.
Well, let's go first talk to the professor, because the professor might have an idea of how to work with the, other problem we've got. Professor! Professor Russell! Also, we have a stowaway now. Oh, hey! Nice. That wasn't there before. Now, where's Russell here? Russell, he's probably down in the... There he is.
Hello everyone, how'd it go? Did you find anything interesting? I'm not so sure about interesting. We found something pretty weird though. Oh? What'd you find?
Well, Gospel Issuing Terminal.
I see. So you need a citizen's name on record to be issued a gospel? Yeah, that's about the size of it. Long shot, but you wouldn't happen to know the names of a bunch of folks from an ancient civilization, would you? Of course not. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not that old. However, those data crystals have on records on them, among other things. If you check the data that a capital has decrypted, you may be able to fish out a name.
That's true. The data on those crystals were presumably written by a citizen of the place.
Data crystals, huh? Well, not like we have any other clues. Let's go take a look.
Oh, right. I kind of remember. It was an Oslees, wasn't it? Celeste D. Oslees. We should try that name. Concerning the seal mechanism, my name is Celeste D. Oslees. I'm the designer of the seal mechanism and the woman ultimately responsible for the sealing of the Auroral. I have decided to leave behind a series of records for the world to come in case the second seal is activated in the Auroral, which we sealed in another dimension, should threaten to return. If you who read this message seek to prevent the Auroral's return, I pray this information will aid you. However, if you seek to restore the Auroral, I beg you reconsider. The Auroral's power is too great for we children of man to wield. When we used it, it connected us to the darkest Gehenna. Concerning the seal mechanism, the purpose of the seals is to prevent any contact between the Auroral and humanity, thus ensuring humanity's survival. I feel the need to clarify, the Auroral itself does not wish to control or harm humanity. That the disaster that visited us was our fault alone. Do not doubt the mercy of our great goddess in giving this gift to us. It is we who are unequal to such a gift. In truth, the construction and implementation of the seal goes directly against the will of the people and our democratic ideals. Even among our group, some believe we should try and find a way to use the Auroral's power effectively. However, once it obtained autonomy, the Auroral began to change our society and our lives drastically. It did not just concern itself with our physical well-being, it considered our mental well-being to be a top priority as well. To provide an example, the Auroral facilitated the creation of virtual realities intended to induce euphoria in participants. It even altered brain chemistry to achieve this. It was no different than taking a powerful euphoric stimulant and hallucinogen at the same time. Worse still, there were no side effects. Not physical ones, at least. Such boons have brought humanity's very continued existence into question. The effects already began to tell upon our citizenry, and we have precious little time left to us. As a result, we few have overcome our differences to undertake the sealing, all too aware of the many difficulties we are likely to face in the process. In order to make the seal mechanism into a reality, we needed both enormous amounts of energy and massive facilities. We, to source the energy, first thought of using the Auroral itself. The Auroral responds to people's wishes and gives it its boons. In other words, by wishing, we thought that perhaps we could pull the needed amount of energy from the Auroral. However, that did not come to pass. Shortly after the Auroral gained autonomy, it turned to simply one-sidedly bestowing its gifts regardless of the wishes of the people. We could not use the power of the Auroral. Casting our eyes beyond the city, we began to consider using the energy sleeping in the septium veins that rest deep beneath the earth, and eventually resolved to build atop those. However, we were already under the watch of the Auroral. It seems the Auroral had come to the conclusion that its first priority was the continuation of the city, and therefore the elimination of all potential obstacles to that. So, to deceive the Auroral, we proceeded with the construction of these buildings under the guise of monitoring the septium veins. The facility was built roughly 500 yards beneath the earth and on the eastern side of Valeria Lake. According to our investigations, this was the location where the Septium veins gathered most efficiently. The land beneath the city was a sprawling primal forest. As it was untouched by human activity, building on top of it proved remarkably easy. We, while avoiding the attention of the Auroral, connected all the technology we had and hurried to complete the underground facility. While the construction of the underground facility was underway, we built additional structures on the fringes of the surface. The Onnenberg, whose inner walls point ever towards the Auroral, and the 4 device towers that surround the Auroral. Each system of structures possessed a critical role in the plan and were as vital to the seal mechanism as the underground facility. Celeste D. Oslees. Gotta remember.
You're that bandit lady. I'm Tita. Nice to meet you. Bandit lady? You know I have a name, right? It's Josette. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean Josette. Is she doing that on purpose now?
Good. Mock her.
Josette, right? I'm Kevin Graham, priest of the Septian Church. I've always got time for cute girls, and nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. But are you really a priest?
You bet I am. 100% pure holy man right here. Hey, what's with the blatant look of disbelief?
Damn. I should see what the other characters have to say about this girl. No one in here.
Oh, that's a familiar face.
I never imagined we'd meet again in a place like this.
That's totally my line. Sheesh, what is it with you doing that whip?
Oh, I was just playing with you back then. If you like, I could be a bit rougher next time.
Why does it sound like you aren't actually joking? Anyway, given where we are, I'm willing to bury the hatchet and the whip. Please bury the whip.
As much as a little part of me would enjoy it, whipping each other only serves Ouroboros' interests, yes? I'm perfectly willing to consider the hatch 6 arch under. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you can do.
Just you wait.
Whoa, hang on. Ain't one of you the Skybants?
Darn right, I'm just out of the Capua family.
Yeah, I thought so. Hey, if you got a minute, I'd love to ask you a few things.
Sorry, but I'm about as interested in helping you the liberal news as I am about sticking my head in a toilet. I'm amazed you can even ask that with a straight face after things you've written about us.
Hey, it's all water under the bridge, right? Come on, I can give you a chance to tell your side of the story. What do you say?
I say, blah! Wow, what cute goggles! Excuse me, could you pose for a second? What? Pose? Come on, hurry, or I'll take the photo anyway. Like this, right? All rough and tough. Ooh, nice! Okay, one more. Give me something cute this time. How about this? Ooh, very nice. Okay, all done. Thanks for helping. What the heck did I just experience?
Call it a photographer's way of saying hello.
She's kinda gotten better at shoving people into it, and as time's gone on, though.
That was so worth it. Wait. Ah, there are... I was about to say, are the others outside? Indeed they are. Hey, guys.
Ah, so you're the little bandit girl.
The what? What does that mean?
I don't see the problem with calling a little girl a little girl. Let me make one thing clear. You should take care not to be disruptive, for your own sake. Remember that you are only being allowed to stay here because this is an emergency.
Yeah, I know, alright?
Good then. I hope you work hard.
Apparently we're all going to carry this massive piece of scrap. I'm not sure why, but even my presence has been requested. And this is a propos of nothing, but do you need my help with your explorations? If you do, then Olivia Lenheim is yours. You need merely say the word. Please say the word. Take me away from here, please!
Ah, hello, miss. You're Josette, right?
Yeah, actually kinda nice to meet you again.
It's not where either of us expected to see each other again, I'd bet. Still, at this point, we're all in the same boat. For now, let's help each other out as best we can.
You bet.
Yo, helping with the exploring already, huh? Good to see you met what you said. You keep it up, alright?
Yeah, just leave it to me.
Is there anyone else of note that should probably see the bandit girl?
You are Josette Capua, then. Frankly, normally I would not deign to cooperate with a base criminal. Given the circumstances, however, I have no choice. You are granted special dispensation to be aboard the ship. I do, of course, expect you to work to earn your place aboard this vessel. Join the rest of the crew and help with whatever you can. Yeah, understood.
Well, that was worth it. Now we have a name, though, that can possibly work with the terminal and get us our own gospel. So let's go try it. Celeste d'Ozlies. Should have remembered that. Is it? It is. Okay, I was about to say, do I need to still summon it? Celeste d'Ozlies. Celeste d'Ozlies. Down we go. I've also just got to figure out where it was again. I've admittedly already forgotten. There it is. I see it. Alright then. Let's go get ourselves an ID. Alright, let's try this. Joshua, you do it. Celeste d'Ozlies.
Match found. Biopattern error. Biopattern does not match. A boring gospel print. What the?
It must be matching the name and biological signature of the applicant with a database of citizens. We have the name right, but the biological pattern doesn't match.
Not sure what we can do about that then. But wait a minute. Ozlies.
Either way, it's as the professor warned. We need to know what's happened in here in the past. Let's return to the RCL and examine. No, I see the problem. Josette, no. Wrong person. Wiseman. Chloe. Celeste. d'Ozlies.
73% match to records. Applicant temporarily recognizes Celeste d'Ozlies. Reprinting gospel. Oh! Wow.
Looks like a spatial translocation. Original gospel.
It's a real gospel, just as they used in the ancient past. Yeah, the society replicas are amazingly accurate.
So we were right. The Celeste d'Ozlies mentioned in the towers was your ancestor, Chloe.
He must be. He must have been the one who took charge in leading people from the city. I'm a little surprised the computer thinks we're so biologically similar, though. As far as I'm concerned, it's another one for divine providence. Anyway, I bet we can open that underground gate if we use this at the station terminal. Let's get going. Yes, absolutely.
I wonder if this means we can go to other... I want to try this, actually. What if I go to other buildings now that I have a proper... What if I do this? Nothing happened. Probably not going to do anything. Should probably just give up on that. Alright then, let's head back over here, and let's actually use it proper. Alrighty, here we are. Boop. Imagine pulling out your credit card and every time you want to use it, it just has to glow with the most menacing light imaginable. There we go. All worked.
Locks on gates in station vicinity have been removed. Tunnel is now usable.
Alright, let's get a move on. Got a whole hell of a lot more of the city to explore. Down we go. Alrighty. Liberal Arc Tunnels 2. Can I kill you? Yes, I can
Well, that takes care of that.
without using anything special. I'm not getting much experience. I barely got anything from that fight, so should I even bother? Maybe I shouldn't. The thing is, I want to bother with regards to... Again, Josette doesn't have a freaking S break, but surely the game will give her one, right? Surely the game wouldn't just ditch us with a party member at the end that literally has no way of doing the special thing that everyone else can do. Surely, right? Right? Please. Well, that kind of works still somehow. Down the toilet you go. I didn't think we killed them all, though.
Done yet.
Hello. Let's see here. I do appreciate that we're getting the cool music here all the time, though. Love the song. I, for some reason, thought the other guy was in it. Kind of wasted that much EP. Nothing down this way. 3 chests. Bunch of Sepith. The chest sure is empty. Yep. Celestial Bomb. I'm so glad you checked this chest. I'm you from the future, and I came back in time and worked on this game so I could warn you about... And a Briarios. I'm sorry, did you misunderstand something? Only one item per person. Now go away. Nyeh. Rude. What's this way? Exploring this place is gonna be impossible with the amount of... I wish there was at least some kind of mini-map, honestly. I would love to explore this area and get all the stuff from it, but at the same time... How am I supposed to do that with how... big... It's kind of hard to do that with the size of the place as the size it is. Don't exactly have a good choice here. Anyways. Did that? Almost. It would have been nice if it killed them all.
Done yet.
Was I going this way? I think I was. Again, I would like to explore all the area, but at the same time... That's a fool's errand at this point. Like, with how big it is, I'd be kind of foolish to try it at this point. Let's see how much damage a crit version of Death Screen does. Enough to insta-kill.
That's that. Let's move out.
Come on, Josette, get something. Get something cool. Get something to call in an airship that's already broken down. Surely. Wind Gem. The chest is empty, but the Wonderwork is impressive. The Wonderwork? The woodwork. I don't even know how I said that. Anyways, a Wind Gem. Evade 5. Okay. Joshua could use that. But I don't have a slot for it. So we'll have to hold off on that for now. Yeah, I really do want to explore all the area, but again... I'm also not... How would you like it if some random chest kept opening you? I'd be dead. I'd be dead, my good sir. Lion King's sword. You open the chest to see a man's face just smiling at you. Unsettled, you back away and close the lid. Let's not open that one again. Y'all just have to make this the biggest dungeon ever. Parasiter? Hey you, yeah you. Stop reading all these chest messages and get on with playing the game. That's part of playing the game. I lose all the movement. I think I'm better off giving these to, like... I guess Chloe. Yeah. Again, I just feel like I would have a lot easier time if even dungeons had a minimap. Again, I kind of wish they did. At the very least, make it like a, you know, surely you could try and make it a kind of minimap where, like, you have to fill it in. I don't know how difficult that would be to make, mind you, but surely it'd be possible. Right?
Done yet.
I don't know. For now, we're just gonna keep going. Ah, crap. Lightning strikes, that's right, these things again. Technically different, but still the same as always. Hmm.
Take that!
Thunderbolt! Chloe has Death Scream, it just occurs to me. I didn't realize she had Death Scream. Well, this is gonna be fun. Whee! Be down. Joshua, take this. Said fire and earth were good against it. It's just a shame that I don't have that on this. Evil Eye. That's one down. Evil Eye. Zero. Alright, finally. Still nothing from Josette. Alright, seems like we're out again. So where are we now? Oh wow! Some kind of large plaza. Industrial block.
And the buildings are huge. The roads are so broad and open, too. I wonder what this place was.
I think this may be an industrial area. It would make sense if this water isn't for industrial use.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, let's have a look around.
Hmm. Chest. Omega Craft. At the bottom of the chest, you find only crumbs. Briefly wondering how long a chest like this would keep food fresh for, you walk away. Can't go down there. I feel like I should save the game. It feels like I haven't saved in a while. In fact, I haven't. Like an hour. That's like the longest I've gone without saving here. I can walk around this huge disc area. I don't exactly see what the purpose of this area is. Mirage Gem. Despite your repeated searches, this chest doesn't contain any invisible items. In fact, it doesn't have anything. The Mirage Gem. Hit 5. Nah, I'm good. There's a factory here of sorts. Firmly locked. Any chests around the edge? Yes, there is. Oh no, not again. Yeah, this area is giant. Jeez, oh Pete's. Well, there's our way up. let me look down here for a second first. There's a... That's our path forward. Factoria. You know, the society kept mentioning something about the 13 factories. Is this what it's talking about here? Is this up here the 13... Like, this area over here, the 13 factories, I guess? Well...
Man, I never thought we'd end up in a place like this. What do you figure they'll make us do down now? No clue. With the professor and the enforcers all heading out together, though, doubt there's much left for us. Probably just capturing intruders like those bandits, you think? Yeah, that Librolian ship crashed down here too, didn't it? Don't we need to deal with them? We got worse than that. Professor says to ignore them until he and the R's get back. Not like they can do much until their ship's fixed, huh?
So this is where the Glorious docked. Just as Seek said, it was on the eastern side of the city. Still, it's enormous. They said their boss is gone, right? This is a chance I need. Thanks, guys. I'll handle things from here.
Are you like sleepwalking or something?
What do you mean?
Can't seriously expect us to let you charge in on your own. We'll back you up.
But... Look, this is part of a Bracer's job too, okay? Stop being all mopey and get ready to catch some butt. Just don't let you make me owe you anything by doing this, got it? I don't ever want to be friends with you for a whole bunch of reasons. Trust me, my feeling's mutual. How can someone younger than me be less cute than I am?
Right. Anyway, once we're ready, we'll take down the guards on board the ship.
Right. Yes.
I should probably check out the, Hang on, before we do that, we should probably check out the thing here and get it up. The thing here being the thing here. This final chapter is going to go a lot longer than the other games, isn't it? Let's look at the shop. Onyx, gold, and silver. Whoops. By order of the Access Pillar, the Factoria District is currently on security lockdown. Please present your Gospel ID and enter the password to access. Get the feeling this lockdown is recent. Looks like the society has mastered a few of the city's controls already. So we're gonna need to get... okay. At the very least, we can do this. Ow. It's 3 stations. Probably 4 stations in total. With the Orbit I just got, by the way. Probably should equip that. Right, I can't. Screw it. That should give us a lot more EP. Holy crap, that gives us a lot more EP to work with. Just checking here. We have a move 3 gem. When did I get that? 'Cause I honestly do not remember. Okay then, so probably gonna have to take on the society to get the next part, or rather the Glorious. So, shall we? Head all the way back down and let's get ready to fight. Oh, someone's using the garage downstairs. Alright, bring it! Once we go in, we won't be able to disengage until we rescue the Capuas. Are you sure we're ready to break into the Glorious?
Okay, let's go. Kappa, make sure you keep up, okay? That's my line, airhead.
Hey there. What? Enemy attack! It's the bracers! Wasn't your ship down for repairs? How'd you get here?
They're called legs. You might have heard of them. Give me back my brothers!
Calm yourself. Maybe she'll get some kind of team attack as craft. Bro, did you see the amount of damage that Estelle took? Resist. Nope. Stone impact should probably... I meant to hit the other person. It doesn't matter. I remember this theme. I was about to say, I recognize this theme, but why do I recognize it? That's right, it's the, it's a theme from the tournament, and also when Zin saved us in a bunch of our places. Alright, we'll break into the ship here. Josette, stay close.
Right.
Here we go. Ah, the Glorious.
This is the interior of the Glorious? It's massive. It's hard to believe we're inside a ship. It really is kind of stupidly huge, isn't it? And Ouroboros probably has combat archaisms all over the place. You guys escaped from the ship before, right? Any idea where Kyle and Don might be? Actually, maybe. There is that room I was kept locked up in. Sort of a weird prison, though.
That's because it was technically a guest room. I bet the Compos are being kept in the brig.
The brig? So they do have an actual prison. I don't remember seeing it when we escaped before.
They had the electromagnetic barriers raised to try and stop our escape, remember? It prevented us from going everywhere on the ship. The barriers aren't up at the moment. This is probably the best chance we have at saving the Capuas.
So do you know where the cells are?
As I remember, there's a small staircase to the lower decks down this passage. The brig should be down there.
Staircase to the brig. Let's check it out.
Can we explore, like, other areas of the ship? Nope. Oh! Okay, so we can just walk through here freely now. Tyrol Bomb. You've already looted this chest right down to the bare bottom. EP Charge 2. Let's form a pact. Infinite treasure in exchange for your life. Tyrol Bomb. For every extra item you take from a treasure chest, a creepy sheep is sheared. Tyrol Bomb. Everything that mattered in here is gone. Revolter. Not exactly shy, are you? That's a lot more damage, actually. Hi there. Arrow Storm should do. I want to see Titanic Roar. We'll do another Death Spin too. Nope. Whee! Titanic Roar. Can't move it. I'm gonna heal up Chloe.
Come on, let's do it!
Oh. I'm okay. Got spam moves now. Little healing never hurt either. If I could stop yelling, no, that'd be pretty great. Cyclone laser. Shadow Spear. We're just gonna spam what we've currently got. All I can do at this point, really. Just die, damn you! Why won't you die? Thank you. Grail Locket. Found a fine layer of dust. Wait, hang on, Grail Locket? Okay, that's insanely helpful. A second one of these is absolutely insane. In that case, yeah, we'll take that. Joshua has now got his accessories for the game. Fine layer of dust. Well, now I have to check all the rooms, dang it. Tear Balm. Begins to suspect this treasure chest is a portal to the meat dimension. Smelling salts. Orbiment. Keeping your breath fresher longer. EV Charge 2. You might look at this chest and think it's empty, but that's just negative thinking. Others see this baby and marvel at the amazing air inside. Bunch of Sepith. Returning to a chest you just looted is kind of like dumpster diving, you know? You flip open the lid, knowing full well you won't find anything. You're still somehow disappointed by the results. Let me heal first. And then let's heal up our EP as well. I was fully expecting a fight. Was returning here another bright idea? Screw off. 7-star sword. Increased by about 50, I think. I'm stuck. Down we go. Wait, there was a they mentioned a staircase. Hang on. Go back up. I'm glad I used that, though. Actually, I'm sort of not, because that means I didn't have to use all my other healing items. You mentioned a staircase downward? Ah, I see him.
Guys!
When the... Josette, and... It's Josette! How'd you get in here?
I think everyone's safe. Okay, just stay still. We're here to rescue you. We'll get you out.
Rescue us? That's right, what in the hell is this? What are you guys even doing here? How'd you get up into the city?
Well, briefly. Here we go.
Oh, I get it. You came here checking the society again. Hold it. Hey, Josette, you realize we put ourselves in the line so you could get away, right? So why are you...
Are you completely dense? I mean, I was safe, but I was all alone. I thought all of you were... I thought it would have been better if we all met Aios together.
Yeah, but what if I don't want my little sister to meet the gods just yet? Worry about yourself for once in your life, damn it.
But I am worrying about myself. Why do you think you have nothing to do with me? What do you think would happen to me if you... Wow, I never realized how close they are. Makes you a little jealous, doesn't it?
Come on, you two. This might be the single worst place to have a fight right now. Still acting like kids after all this time, I swear.
Come on.
But, look, Kyle, she's here and we can't change that. Let's make the most of it and try to escape. So, lad, you have an idea on that front, I hope?
Sort of. The main issue is the energy barrier. Its controls are, as near as I can tell, completely locked. There's no way we'll have time to work our way around the security program.
Thought so.
But... Is there any way to force that? Like maybe use a bomb to blow off the energy border thingies or something?
No, the barrier itself would be unaffected by conventional explosions. And anything powerful enough to damage the bulkhead would put the prisoners in danger. The only option I can see at this point is to find an up-to-date security card.
A what now? We can use that to get rid of the barrier, right?
Yeah, it's a small card we put in the terminal here. If we find one, we should be able to deactivate the barrier. They've all but certainly changed cards since the last security breach, so the one I took before is no good. We'll need a new one.
Okay then. Any idea where they keep these cards?
Second floor, in the forecastle. The security dispensary is in the same area where you were being held.
I get it. The really high security block. We should move swiftly so as that we are not detected. Kyle, Don, guys. We'll go find a card thingy. Just hold on. We'll be right back once we get it.
Fine, it's not like you'd listen if I said no anyway. Todd, and the rest of you, make sure our little sister doesn't fly off too far off the handle, alright?
You can count on us.
Don't worry, I got a tight grip on her leash. Oh my... Bit worse with someone who's way more reckless than I'll ever be. I can tie an actual leash around you, you know?
Please, truce, remember? Come on, we need to return the entrance. We'll need to use the elevator on the opposite side of each second floor of the forecastle.
Okay, come on.
Treasure chest, treasure chest. Where? Ah, okay. Head back to the entrance. Weep. Up we go. Why is there a heal point? Any special... Yeah. Celestial Bomb. The empty chest is a monument to your reckless greed. Zero Bomb. Someone's robbed this chest blind. Not to worry, you're on the case. Sepith. Space for rent. Management. Zero Bomb. A single tumbleweed rolls from one side of the chest to another. EB Charge. You open the chest, eyes wild with avarice. Your face falls as you realize you've already taken everything. Dark Messiah. You find only a bleak, empty void. Kind of fitting for a Dark Messiah to be hidden in, I guess. Just a completely all-around better item for Joshua. Serum Powder. As you reach into the chest, the lid suddenly snaps down. It's eating you alive! Kidding. You be charged too. You look under the chest hoping to find the keys to a brand new airship! You don't find anything. S-Tablet. You get the chest open, but all you get for your talented work is a stub toe. Owie. Aurelia dress. This chest is as empty as your soul. They all look the same to you now. Every one of them so helpless, so vulnerable. A mere target for you and your insatiable greed. You see a single tear roll down its chest, treasure chest cheek. Wait, they don't have tear ducts. Less defense. Well, no, actually, more strength, but less defense. Or, no, more defense, less strength. Sorry. I'm gonna be real with you, though. Do I need it? You know what, actually? Yes, I do. Okay, that satisfies me. We're up top again. Ah, crap. Surprise attack. Alright, Pale Pashes. Pashes. They got a lot of health, holy crap. Earth wall. Just keep the screams going. Break cannon. Ah, crap. Yep, that's what I was worried about. We have time.
Come on, let's do it!
Okay, moving. That actually might work a bit better for me. Let's destroy one of them. Actually, dang it, I can only hit one of these.
Take that!
There we go. That'll do. Go for it. What the? Huh? Spindall. 13 factories made Orbital Droid. Ah, crap. That thing's probably really strong, isn't it? Honestly, not all that bad, all things considered. Kill it!
Eat and fail!
I wasn't paying attention. I thought I used a different move. Whoops. How's it not hitting both? Whee. We should be fine. Disengaging flying armor. There's an hour down. Just one more.
Take that!
Plasma wave.
Now, light of the heavens.
Go! Go for it!
You ready? We're not done yet.
Level up. That was something. Nothing back here. I kind of half thought there'd be something back there, maybe. Be a good place to hide things. What did I just go? More defense and more attack, but less movement and all the other stuff. I think this works well for Josette. The empty chest stomach gurgles. Tyrol Balm? Is this your way of asking me out on a date? Tyrol Balm. Every empty chest we open takes a little bit of my soul with it. Soon I too will be empty. Damn. It is sure nice for the Ouroboros to just leave so many useful items lying around. Well, I see you're not above asking for seconds. Reviving Balm, to be continued. Tyrol Balm. This treasure chest graduated from the top of its class at the richest Royal Academy. Where am I going, by the way? Kind of completely forgotten. I know we're getting a key card, but...
This is roughly the area where they kept me locked up, I think.
Yeah, this is the second floor of the forecastle. Among other things, the Jaeger barracks and briefing rooms are in this section. A copy of the current security card should also be around here somewhere.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Yeah, we know. Calm down.
Probably best to check each room one by one. Come on.
Hello? 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 Hang on. One of these rooms is the one we broke out of, right? Why are you keeping monsters prisoner?
Aha! Hey, that must be... So that's the security card you were talking about. Huh, neat.
Yeah, no doubt. If we insert this into the terminal next to the cell, the computer will think we're a guard and lower the gate.
Awesome. You got us. We can... Yes, let's hurry back to the cell.
What about if we go down this way?
Hey, this elevator...
This is the elevator used to access the sanctuary and engine room. This one checks voice pattern. I think you saw Renee do it, right? Only enforcers and above can do it. Given that I'm currently AWOL from the society, I'm afraid I can't make use of it.
Right. What's a voice pattern?
No two people have the exact same voice. This machine can read a person's voice and use it to identify him. That's how I understand it, at least.
I see, I guess. I feel like I get it and don't get it at the same time. Such incredible technology. Joshua, I've been wondering for a while now. Where does the society get such overwhelmingly advanced technology? The ship, the Archasms.
Where indeed. One of the Angis is a man called Dr. Novartis. He leads the 13 factories of Ouroboros in their development of radical orbital technology. At least that's what I've been told back when.
The 13 factories? Novartis. Never heard of him. If he makes stuff like this, though, I can only picture someone who's an even bigger mad scientist than Professor Russell.
Less mad and more completely incomprehensible from what I remember. Of course, to some extent, that's true of all the Angies, including Wiseman. So, long story short, we ain't getting in there. Fair enough. Time to head all the way back. This is gonna take a while. Run! 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 Heal. I feel like there's gotta be a boss fight on here, surely. They're surely not gonna have us go... Well,
What the? What is this?
finally caught you.
Finally caught you.
Gilbert! Gilbert, from the Academy.
So they did bring you along.
Well, well, well. I wondered what manner of fools would dare to attempt storming the Glorious. I had an inkling it might be you.
Hey, you guys know this dude? Yes, he's an alumnus of the Royal Academy, buddy. He's not much of an alumnus after attacking it, Chloe. We first met and arrested his dumb butt when he was a flunky of Ron's corrupt mayor.
He escaped during the coup and apparently joined Ouroboros.
Right, I thought so. You were that guy locked up with us in Leyston, right? I remember him because he kept bawling and going on and on about saying, I'm innocent and stuff, wah wah wah, all the time.
What?
How am I? Right. Anyway, nothing to let bother you, you know? It's part of life, having to grow from pathetic moments like that, I mean. Though, given the uniform, I don't know how much he actually grew.
But still, that's not exactly a comforting follow-up.
You, how much of a fool do you tend to play me for? But no matter, it just confirms I have no reason to show you mercy. You face now the power. You face now the power of the new Gilbert. Tremble.
Ah, crap.
What the? Mechanical lions?
It's not something I recognize. I take it this must be a new model.
Indeed, line model attack archaism, the riot arms. Cower, big for life. It ends here.
Riot Arms. Cutting-edge 13 Factory droid. Has sublime offense and defensive abilities. Okie dokie. And of course, there's, this guy. Reimagine. Same bumbling model, now with more desperation. Incredible. I kind of want to kill this guy first so that we can deal with, him all by himself. Clock down. That didn't work. Dang it, we're in trouble. I can try this at least. Bro, seriously? I want to save you so I can watch you grovel it, potentially, and do the same funny thing you did before. But if you're gonna play this way, I'm gonna play my way.
Let's see what color your blood is! Let's see what color your blood is!
That didn't work either. Stat effects are a no-go then. Just spam it then. Spam it with everything we've got.
Let's see what color your blood is!
Let's see what color your blood is! Gilbert, I'm gonna enjoy making you suffer again. I'm just gonna break it to you now. Very good. You know what would be best? Had a feeling. That's why I'm glad I did that. we're getting somewhere over time. Ow.
Let's see what color your blood is!
Let's see what color your blood is!
What the heck?
Bruh! That was a 0 damage grenade. I didn't even know that was possible. How? How do you throw an How does you throwing an explosion make it weaker? Nope.
Don't even think about it! You're finished!
So sorry.
You're finished! Let's see what color your blood. Let's see what color your blood
Would you
is.
cut that out?
We're good to go.
And you? I have special plans for you.
Fight! Fight for me!
Oh, Gilbert. I'm willing to give you one attack. You know what? In fact, no. I am going to give you one attack. One. A single.
Let's see what color your blood is!
You're a waste of space.
It's just flesh.
Nicely done.
Possible. Even as a new man, I can't win.
Can I point something out? That line lead was actually pretty tough, but doesn't mean you've gotten any stronger at all, does it?
No.
Yes, the new man idea may have been a little premature.
Ugh.
Oh. Oh my.
Well, he was dealt with.
Well, better get to the cells, huh? Quite. Yeah, come on. We need to save my brothers.
I can't help but feel sorry for the guy. I can't. I cannot feel sorry for him. He is good comic relief, I'll give him that. But that's about all he is. Whee! Now then, just gotta get back to the bomb here. Not here. Here.
ID confirmed. Please select the barrier you wish to unlock.
Hey! We're saved!
Kyle, done! We did it!
Just that.
Yeah. Suppose we owe you one, kids.
No, Don. Consider us even, if anything.
Yeah, you guys saved our bacon. We're just settling the balance.
Ah, crap.
Ah, crud.
So we finally kicked the hornet's nest too hard. Everyone, we're leaving, now.
Right.
Time to work those legs.
Boys, don't you dare hold mine!
Aye, sir! Well, guess I'm not getting those chests. Forgot about that. See ya!
What fun that was! At the rate they're going, they'll be in the Axis pillar within the day. And with things going this solidly, according to plan, there's almost no point to me observing. It looks like I have a little time before the curtains rise for the real final act. Maybe I can miss with Gilbert a little until then.
So Estelle and the Capos escaped the Glorious. After several battles with pursuing Jaegers, Estelle's team shook off the pursuit and returned to the Cradle District.
Right then, we're going to get back to repairing the Bobcat. We should have all the materials we need, but
The real issue is that orbital shutdown phenomenon thing. If we just take off, we'll drop like a stone the instant we leave the city, straight into the lake this time.
Well, at least without another big zero field thingy, you will, yeah.
Shall we ask Professor Russell aboard the RCL to help you? We can use our radio well in the city at least, so we'll contact them ourselves. Meanwhile, I'm guessing you're all going to go looking for the Auroral yourself? That was the plan.
That was our whole reason for coming here in the first place. Now you mention it, you did talk about something like that. So you guys weren't looking for treasure, too? Copwet, please don't acquaint yourself with me, ever.
In that case, Josette, why don't you keep working with Joshua's team?
Huh?
The lads and us two will be more than enough to get the Bobcat repaired. To be honest, I wanted you to get out there getting us information either way.
Okay.
And with everything going on, having someone who can coordinate between the RCL and the Bobcat would help. It's a good plan.
Yeah, I agree. Besides, we need all the help we can get against the society. Josette's a great support. She'd be a big help in the coming battles.
Something wrong?
No, it's just... Joshua, is she serious?
As serious as I'll ever see her.
And there's the headache. Wait, Copwet, what's with that face? Oh, nothing. Just total resignation that I'm at the command of an airhead. How about I order you off the edge of the island, then?
That settles it then.
We'll get started here immediately. Josette, careful out there, alright?
Yeah, I will. You guys be careful, too, okay? Society might attack you guys again. Call for help if they do, okay?
No worries.
We'll keep an eye out.
Bobcat S-Craft. There we go. I see. Finally, she gets an S-Craft. The Bobcat. The beautiful bond between siblings summons the Bobcat. Sorry, I thought I just heard something break outside. Sounded like the garage just fell apart. That was weird. I don't know if that got picked up on the audio, but that was very strange. Now, there's a problem. Where do we go from here? We, like that's nice and all that we did all that, but, what do we do from here? We can go, let's go check out, I mean, maybe the game will give me a hint. If not, I'm gonna have to pull up the guide again for a main mission. Which I technically did for the dragon, now that I think about it. Anyways, the point is, where do I go from here? Wait, I was at the spot. Wait, go back up! So they want us at the tower then. This access tower. Wait. The sites of the password recently, then our guesses are limited given what we know at the moment. I can think of someone who might know, though. Yeah, I'm lost. What? I'm gonna look it up. I don't know what it's talking about. What? Hang on. Huh? Am I stupid? Yes. I don't really have another... Ah, okay. I was looking at the guide, sorry. Apparently, I don't know why the game didn't just give it to us right away, but... Wait, no, I need to go back! This isn't the right spot either! Whee! Okay. What we need to do is go back and see Kyle, who's in the Bobcat now. I don't understand exactly why the game didn't just immediately give it to us, but okay. Thanks, game. Go down here. Because apparently Kyle's the one who's got the thing. His name's Kyle, right?
Oh yeah, and all the commotion, I almost forgot. Does the word Orpheus mean anything to you guys?
What? Wait, Orpheus?
Why do you ask?
Came up a few times in the conversations the guards had. Seemed kind of meaningful, so it stuck out.
Oh, I see. That is kind of curious. Wait, maybe it's a...
Password. Yeah, the train terminal in the factory district.
You think so too, Joshua?
I think I'm missing something here.
Here you go.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that does seem a little too coincidental. Worth a shot at least, huh?
I think so. Thanks, Kyle.
Let's go try it. Now we go back and open it. I will say, Joshua's hint was very vague there. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that was a little on the vague end. Like, I know someone who knows it. Well, why not you tell me? I don't know, and also, I know someone who might know it. Why would we know that Kyle would know it? I mean, sure, that's probably the obvious answer, but come on. Here we go. Orpheus. All right, door's open. We can move forward.
Locks on gate and station vicinity have been removed. Tunnel is now usable.
Okay, now we go down and now we can continue on. Okay. We've got to be getting close to them, surely, right? Library Arc Tunnels 3. We got more of these things. That works. I'm just glad that we actually have an S-Craft for friggin' Josette now. Felt wrong not having one. Okay, hey. Had Sepith of a bunch. You came back, Blush. Carry a bomb. Somewhere out there is a person who started playing Trails in the Sky second chapter before the first game. I bet they're very confused. Thank you, game. You're probably right, too. There probably is someone out there. That would not be good. Well, that's... Oh, dear. Ah. EB charge 2. Could be just your imagination, but it's empty. I don't think we really need to worry about battles too much anymore. In fact, I feel like experience-wise, we might be good for the game, potentially. Well, I don't know about that, actually. I don't know if I believe myself on that assumption. This chest is empty. You looted it already. This is a haiku. This chest is empty. You looted it already. This is a haiku. Yep, it is. Anytime I get told it's a haiku, I have to check. Disappointed by the lack of treasure, you briefly consider carving a heart and some initials into the chest, but whose? I shouldn't be surprised. In fact, we can use this as a way of testing out our new, seeing what you can do, Josette. Your turn.
Told you I could handle this.
Bobcat! Attack!
Over here, Bobcat!
Go! Here it comes! Fire! Hell yeah! That's awesome. That's a great one. I like that a lot. Just keep doing what we can here. Use... We could do... Okay. Wait, that killed 2 of them. Alright, we're good. Bro, I just now noticed, look at Joshua's CP. It recharges even on not his turn. Because of the accessory I gave him. It just now occurs to me that it does it not even on not his turn. This thing's busted. What the heck? And having it on Joshua I think is probably
Takes care of that.
best at the moment. Spiegel shoes. Sorry, better luck next time. Damn. So what are Spiegel shoes? Guys only? Better all-rounders. Yep, take them. I assume we go this way? Curia Bomb. You flip open the lid knowing full well you won't find anything. You're still somehow disappointed by the result. Bunch of Sepith. Yeah, made you look. Wood Gem. Looks like another open and check case. Wood Gem. What's this one do? Wood Gem is evade 5. Gotcha. No one in here can make use of that yet. Maybe Joshua could, but not right now. Nope, we're not fighting. Where is this? Where am I? This is a long hallway. What the heck? Excuse me? Game? Ah, here we go. Holy... You need more enemies? Jesus Christ, game! You insane? Oh god, no, 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 no. I'm gonna get the last laugh at least somehow. Spin! Nope, heal! Help! Help! What is this? Game, this is a joke. That's what this is. Please don't. Help. Crap! Petrification. I gotta heal her. No choice.
We're good to go.
Okay, that'll do. No, give it to me. I can't see. Are you kidding me? crap!
That's it. For me.
No, it ain't. Get back up. Ah, crap. Okay. Stop dividing! Good. Holy crap. Blue impacting.
Well, that takes care of that.
That was too many enemies. Ugh. Alright, we're out of there. Where are we now?
Man, it's bright. Hey, this is...
Cell, look. Here we are. The Axis Tower. Pillar, whatever.
the Axis Pillar. I've seen that tower in the skyline ever since we crashed. I didn't realize just how big it was. Hey Joshua, the R's are in there, aren't they?
Almost certainly. I'd be willing to bet that this tower originally served as effectively the Ark City Hall. I'd imagine there's information about the Aurora inside as well.
I see. So, how do we go do this, you think? Go straight in?
If the Enforcers are inside, we're in for the hardest fights of our entire lives. We should probably return to the Arts Tale first and make sure we're absolutely, completely repaired. I would also like to tell Julia what we've discovered.
Yeah, good idea. Let's head back then. I would imagine a Halo Rail station is located nearby.
Yeah, I want to head back too, honestly.
I can stop yawning, that'd be great too.
It's already open.
Water, wind, wood, and mine gems. Mirage gems. I want the water gem.
And then, let's see here. That might be enough to allow for some. I don't know what to say. Alright, now we can easily go everywhere from Calmare to the Axis Pillar.
How's the bev work?
The whole place is basically the final dungeon, I guess. Joshua, take the wind gem? Wait. Evade 5. Bit more stuff to work with. Give me that water gem. Impede 5. Just taking a look at what I've got. It just occurred to me Joshua has a... Oh well, whatever. Okay. Let's head back to West Calmare. Time to check in with all of our friends. We're free! Down we go. And here we are. Guys! We found the access pillar, or a path to it, I should say. You guys didn't get raided while we were gone, right? Nothing here.
I was worried for a while, but it seems like repairs are going okay. Professor Russell pretty much hauled our bacon out of the fire. Now we can just stop over Boris dead in the tracks. It'll be a no strings attached happy ending. I'll make sure we get the front page of a special edition for this one. You guys just focus on giving us the biggest, most slam bang action story of the century.
Hi everyone. Sounds like you're heading someplace scary. Everyone, come back safe, okay? I'll take a souvenir photo of your victory when you do.
A souvenir photo? Sounds more like we're on vacation.
It's a great idea though, right? I was all I remember why we came here.
Ah, Miss Bright. How are your explorations going?
Actually... I see. Yes, we're about ready to begin our investigation of the access pillar.
So we were right, that the tower is the central administrative facility for the entire city. It must be where the Aurora is stored, and the enemy must be there as well.
Very well then. I will join your investigation if you'll have me.
What?
I want to get a picture of this situation with my own eyes. Besides, it sounds like the access pillar allows them to manipulate city functions as they wish. As skilled as you've all become, I think you could use all the help that you can get against that. But Julia, what about the RCL's repairs? Don't worry, Your Highness. Most of the serious work is complete. I've already ordered the flight engine test. With that, the professor and the crew can manage what little remains, I think. Well, okay. I sure won't say no to the extra help. Glad to have you, Julia.
On that note, then, allow me to accompany you as well.
Excuse you?
Agent Vanda?
The perimeter here is as secure as we can reasonably make it. Realistically, there's very little left for me to do here. A soldier should go where his skills are most needed, don't you agree?
Major, you can't possibly but...
You don't need to worry yourself, Captain. To be honest, my main concern is allowing a certain imbecile to wander around unsupervised.
I see.
Regardless, the offer stands. I will gladly help you out if you need.
Well, keep that in mind.
Thank you, Captain. Major. Will we genuinely get to have them on a team? Oh my goodness, you're serious. Wait, you added a scroll bar! High stamina plus attack power, a straightforward fighter, and an all-rounder with graceful swordsmanship and powerful arts. I'm going to go with my gut instinct. Chloe!
Take it.
Schwartz. You're in. Julia Schwartz. This is the first time we actually get to see this art of her, I think. She doesn't have any, she uses the same weapon type as, Chloe. I totally did not just forget her name for a second. What made you think that? Although, I should check what it looks like to have you in the party, too.
Great.
Oh, that's sick. I can't even deny that's just sick. That's awesome artwork. Oh, he uses the same gear as Agate. Interesting. Righteous Witness, a powerful slash that casts enemies into oblivion. Honestly though, again, still, despite the fact that I know we should probably have a... You're gonna give me 3 new party members at the end of the game. Thanks, game. I like that. You're funny. You're very funny.
Great.
I think I'm just gonna go with Schwartz. I think everything else will be fine. Actually, hang on. Ornaments. Glad I checked. Julia, you can have, I don't know what you can have, honestly. You can have mine 3, why not? This team should be probably safe. Probably. Probably. I don't know if that probably is true or not, but I'm probably. What moves do you have? I can work with this. In fact, you've actually got a lot of good ones here. Hang on. I think we'll be fine. I think this will work. Yeah, we'll do it.
About to begin the final test of the flight engine. If the engine passes, we'll have basic flight capability. Of course, if we can recover the left outrigger, that would be best. But I want to proceed on the assumption and we'll have to make do without. I'll have us ready to be airborne by the time you return from the access pillar. Take care of yourself here. We've come too far for tragedy to strike now.
I'm still scared. Oh, hey, you're here.
Sounds like the Bobcat's repairs are going pretty well. Apparently they fixed the problem in the flight controls with Professor Russell's help. I was real impressed with that old, with Liberal's #1 engineer.
I'm gonna be real with you, I'm scared. I'm scared for the finale of this game. Because there's a chance Joshua's gonna die. I feel like he might. Why are you two drinking? Sorry, 2, 3. I'm very nervous, honestly. There's something bad that's gonna happen during the ending, isn't it? Game, I swear. I've come this far. Just give me a good ending. And then we can have a different story for the 3rd game. Surely, right? I'm scared. I was gonna end it here, but you know what? We'll go extra long episode here. We're going through that tower. It's the access pillar. Here we go. Schwartz, you better pull your weight here or I'm gonna replace you with the child. Up ahead. This is it. Let's do this. This might be the finale here. The final dungeon. In fact, I'm betting on it. Here we go. Here they come. Must be getting close if they're bringing out big things. That's fine. Good. Worked perfectly. Death throws. Wait, it resisted the death throws? I didn't even know that was possible. Earth Lance. Well, it's time for spams. Oh, you are annoying and a half. Come on. Napalm. Earth Lance. Right charge. Nope. Not a chance.
Now, light of the heavens, radiant blast!
You're kidding me. Not this time. Mine! Please stop healing it! Stop! Cut it out! Alright, finally. It's done. Hated that thing. Ay, ay, ay. I'm still just scared of this game. Please let me have a happy ending. Please let me have a happy ending. Please, we can be happy together. That's not too hard an ask. We're in for a hell of a fighting, isn't we? Alright. Here we are. The Axis Pillar.
So this is the interior of the Axis Pillar. It reminds me of an Ulmont a little. And what the heck is that glowing liquid? I've never seen anything like that before.
I think it may be a liquid medium for the concentrated orbital power. I definitely want to touch it barehanded. So it's just liquid orbital power. Reviving Balm. I had to save some coffee for you, but then it was taken in a mugging. Shut up. Serum Capsule. Nothing in here but a couple of errors. Gross. Emergency Puppet. How would you like it if some random chest kept opening you? Tyrol Balm. I'll have you know that if you could take multiple items from the same chest, the economy would collapse. Tyrol Balm. Oh no, it's a mimic. Prepare for battle. Wait, no. False alarm. Long Barrel 3. Nothing. Well, life is full of little disappointments. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Back. I did have to sneeze. What in the... Cthulhu? Dark Zone, an immense mutant life form, can execute instant death attacks on all enemies. Thanks, game. Fortune coin, an orbital droid used in ancient trial, decide the fate of criminals based on a coin toss. Knuckle Spider. What is happening in here? This is terrifying. I think we'll be able to deal with the finale here without too much trouble. hopefully. I don't actually know if I'm right on that, but... Sure gonna hope I'm right. First Lance. Don't like that. What are you doing? One, Sam Hill. Alright, there we go.
Justice must always prevail.
Curia Balm. Coin. Machines. That's a snail! Dimension Bug. Ancient interdimensional monster uses bodily secretions to immobilize foes. That's a snail! Kill the snail! Let's see here. What is it weak to? Nothing. Okie dokie.
Justice must always
Made a scary sound. Are we gonna fight the enforcers here one more time? That's something I've been really wondering. Hi there. What are these? Master Trapper. Access Pillar Patrol System. Can summon powerful monsters. Don't like the sound of that. Really don't like the sound of that, in fact. What do you mean by powerful monsters? What does that entail? I'd rather not know, but I get the feeling I'm about to figure out. Alright, show me then. What's so scary? That's not exactly what I was expecting, but thanks. I'm not letting you have that crit. Twenty Kai. Okie dokie. Should be easy from here. I got confused for a second why that buzz. Ooh! Brave Staff. What have you taken? What you have taken from this chest, you can never restore. Level ups and the gear. We don't need to fight anymore. I should have saved. I feel like there's something up ahead. Ooh. Sweet. I'm gonna save. I should probably also heal up. I saw her health was low. That should be enough. Don't know what the point of that was, but... Can't go through there. Why am I being forced through here? Are we actually gonna get to fight the enforcers? I will say, if we fight the enforcers, I might... This must be an exterior platform of some sort. I will go back and get appropriate party members for dialogue, I feel.
Wow, we're way up here already.
Huh? Oh. Interesting. What's this?
Hey, what's that? It looks like a computer access point. but I can't help but feel nervous at its placement. Suspicious or not, we have to investigate it.
No, we have something to take care of first. Most impressive, Black Fang, I have to assume. I had thought my concealment perfect, but as always, you pick up the most subtle signs. Is it him? Of course it's him. Blue Blanc.
Pervert mask guy. The masked man who appeared at Esmeralda's tower. So this is the scum who dares to chase after Her Highness.
Blue Blanc. Joshua, Estelle Bright, and my proud princess. I do wish my rival in beauty could have been here as well, but we shall endure, yes? Allow me to welcome you from the depths of my heart.
Welcome, is it? Step forward then. Let me return your hospitality. I was afraid Julia wouldn't have much time for his nonsense. You intend to be our first obstacle then, Blue Blanc?
Quite. I am your first and last obstacle. Before you is the terminal which locks the gate leading further into the pillar. As long as it goes unmolested, you can proceed no further.
And so, of course, you wait right here, right beside it, for us to show up so you can get in our way. Real creative.
Blue Blanc, I still don't understand that of all the enforcers who've come, you are the one with the least stake in all of this.
What reason is there to continue to obey Wiseman and fight us?
Ah, I must correct you. I am not obeying the professor per se. Perhaps I should explain for the guest. Despite the title, enforcers need not obey orders they do not wish to. Even orders from the Anagis or the Grandmaster. Ours is a society built on willing cooperation. Though, sadly, as the good professor's puppet, your circumstances are a little different.
Joshua.
My reason for remaining is singular. There's something here of great beauty worth stealing. That and only that is why I remain.
Something of great beauty worth stealing?
That, my doves, would be your hope.
Or what?
Hope shines ever more beautifully the worse one's situation becomes. And so I have waited for you, for this moment when you are so near the end and so fair and desperate. Even if in the end your hope flares and then fades like a summer firework. Just once, I must see it! Grasp it!
These things again.
Come, show me! Show me what I have longed to see! The shine of the gem of hope as it shatters to pieces!
You want hope? Fine. Here's some hope to your face. Let's in turn show you. We'll show you the hope born of bond shall never die.
I'll bring you a
Bro, is that even fair?
What? Okay. I know that I shouldn't do this, but I want to go back and get Olivia. I feel like I want to do these fights justice like that. It feels wrong to not have Olivia here. Unfortunately, this does just mean I get to sit here and watch myself get beaten to death. Although, this also gives me some valuable information. Blue Blanc's kind of... What the hell did you just do? What just happened? What is that? Why are they... What's going on? Did you make him fat? What just happened? I don't know what that condition is. Mirage? Wait, Mirage. I think I remember seeing that in a book. Isn't it uncurable?
turn little.
Ah!
How do you like this?
At the very least, this also gives me a chance to see what I'm going to be dealing with up ahead. Jeez, stop teleporting. Just throw me into the abyss already so we can get Olivia. I want to get your other boyfriend here.
Come to me.
Just get the other... Stop laughing.
This is bad.
Help. Throw me into the abyss.
No.
Thank you. Alright, now let's go get Joshua, shall we?
Now, the problem with that is that this is going to take a while, because we have to walk all the way back. I do kind of wish the game had, like, some sort of elevator here. Not this kind. This kind is obviously what needs to be used. But I mean, like, come on. There's that platform there that looks like it could teleport me to and fro. Why can't it activate before the boss fight starts? I assume that's a teleporter, considering I don't know what else it could be. What do you expect me to think? So surely it's going to activate and give me access to going down to the other floors easy. But why couldn't you activate it before I'm done? That way I don't have to walk all the way back for Olivier. Like, again, I assume. If I'm wrong, then oh boy, we have to run all the way back and forth just to have appropriate party members. I'm assuming at the very least they're going to have them in the order that they appeared in when they first appeared to us, at the very least. That's the only hope I've got. They're hopefully going to appear in that same order. If they do, then it'll be a bit easier to take care of, at least. A bit. Not a lot, a bit. Where was I going again? Oh yeah, West Calmare. So, if we're going by the order of which we met them originally, then this means, so Blue Blanc first, Walter second, Lucio... no, Renee would be next. Well, no, yeah, Renee would be next. Luciola would be after. Leonhardt potentially after that. And then, of course, I assume Wiseman's probably going to be the final boss, right? Maybe some sort of powered-up Wiseman with whatever the Auroral is. Anyways, Olivier! Where are you? Olivier! You there, I'm changing my party, but not you with you in it.
Right.
Chloe, Olivier. Olivier? Just give you these. Yeah, it seems like Blue Blanc was putting unique stats effects on me, which were causing interesting... Hang on, let me actually look, because I'm pretty sure I saw those in the book at some point. Status. Yeah, Morph. Changes the character's size and lower stats. Wears off eventually. And then we also had... What was it? We were like shrunk or something? It might just been another form of Morph. Okay then, though. That's what that is. But I feel like it's only fitting that we have the characters most connected to each of the enforcers fighting their corresponding enforcers. So for Blue Blanc, it feels most appropriate to have both Olivier and Chloe. I keep forgetting names. Now, is it going to be worth it to do this? Potentially not. But it feels only right if I do it this way. I'm probably making things a million times harder on myself. I do not deny this. But it seems fun. And it seems fitting. Like, I don't want to fight friggin... I don't want to fight Walter without Sin. I don't want to fight Renee without Tita. I don't want to fight Luciola without Scheherazade. I'm especially worried about that, actually, because Scheherazade should be, like, very underleveled if memory serves. That is a problem for future me to deal with, and for current me to not acknowledge. For now, we're just gonna run through here all over again. Shouldn't be too bad, at least. Don't even have to worry about picking up any items. I've already picked them up. Bruh. Alright, here we go. Okay, for real this time, and we're gonna rewatch the cutscene because it's probably gonna have pretty interesting dialogue if we're having the two that met Blue Blanc with us. Maybe it'll say the same thing. I do not care. I want to read the dialogue again. What? Exterior platform. You know what? We'll just redo it all.
We're way up here already. Huh? Hey, what's that?
It looks like another computer, but it does seem rather seem like bait, no?
Suspicious or not, we have to investigate it.
No, we have something to take care of first. Most impressive, Black Fang. I thought my concealment perfect, but as always, you pick up the most subtle of signs.
Pervert mask guy.
Blue Blanc. Welcome, Joshua and Estelle Bryce. And you have even brought me brought my princess and my rival with you. Oh, but you have the gratitude of this humble phantom thief.
Welcome? Ah, crap.
Oh, so help me. Your entrances are as graceless as ever.
You intend to be our first obstacle, then?
Quite. I am your first and last obstacle. Before you is a terminal which locks to the gate leading further into the pillar. As long as it goes unmolested, you can proceed no further.
And so, of course, you wait right here beside it for us to show up so you can get in our way. Real creative.
Blue Block. Still don't understand. Why are you fighting with them? My reasoning is singular. I want to destroy your hope. And what, pray tell, would that be? Hope shines evermore. Alright, for real this time, Blue Block. And with love, the torch of hope shall burn forever. The Phantom Thief. Blue Block. Wild card. Stunned. For real this time. Dazzles with strange magic tricks that harry his foes into the grave. Probably gonna need to focus on him just like before. Probably can't waste my time with he's got he's got a lot of HP too. Again, just focus on him. Especially considering now we know he has some strange magic. That's gonna lower stats a lot. Also, Olivia, your health is not looking hot, so buddy.
Take that.
Speed down. Magic a little. I just feel bad for Olivia at this point. Kinda. Evil Eye. His dolls are also a lot more annoying than before. Before I could easily deal with them. Now, they're not so easily dealt with.
Look me.
Take that.
I just moved Chloe out of it. Nice. Shadow cast. That'll work. Let's see, what do we do right now? I'm not sure. Olivia. Up and at him, Boyle. Not good. Is Olivia just about to die again? Please don't. Okay. I shouldn't have done that, but I got scared. Not a chance.
True Black Fang.
Bro, at this rate, freaking Olivia's entire purpose is just to be absorbing my healing supplies. At this rate, it's going at the very least. Well, I know which one's the real one. In fact, that's just to get rid of his mirages. That's the only reason I'm doing that. I'm gonna put another clock down on you.
Take that.
I should have done it with Estelle.
Finished. Come to me.
I knew I was gonna do that. Let's see here. We're getting close at least. Whee! Moon does nothing on him. I need to keep note of that. I'll be taking that additional damage.
Wheel time!
Oh, crap. Hang on, I want to give it to... I do admittedly want to give it to Olivier.
We're good to go.
I call
Requiem
this
Hearts.
Requiem for a doomed opponent. You feel it? Take that! And there's napalm!
Yeah!
So beautiful.
Alright, just dealing with the clown now. Just gotta kill the clown around town. And make sure you don't lose.
We're good to go.
Bruh. Shadow Spear. Come on, buddy. You're not the main attraction here.
That's that then. Let's move out.
All right.
Unbelievable. To think you would actually be able to break my mask.
How about that? You learned something? It seems the only thing shattered here is your hubris.
Now do you understand? How hope cannot be stolen by men like you.
And do you now see the immensity of the enduring power and enduring power of the flame of love?
Very well. I shall leave it to you. Do remember, however, Wiseman's game has only just begun. Do not expect your luck to carry you any further than this. That said, I do hope you continue to succeed. You bested me, after all. Go, overcome the walls of despair that will rise before you, and let your beauty shine forth all the greater. Well then, adieu.
Is he really gone?
Looks like it, yeah. He is honorable in his own way. I don't think he'll try to stop us again.
I guess so, yeah.
Ah, you may have been a foe, but bravo. That was an exit.
That's a relief.
All that's left to do is fiddle with the terminal over there. I can't imagine Blue won't glide. It should let us access the upper levels.
Come on then.
And transport gates. Yep, there we go. Finally! Alright, now we can go on. And this will allow us to go... Yep, thank goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here for today, though. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace.